How helpful will $50,000 be right now to you? Literally life-changing TBH. I'd just like to be able to buy normal groceries once a week instead of once every 2 weeks and stretching it until I'm paid again. Would eliminate a lot of my monthly payments, car, student loans, etc. It would be nice, but I'd still need to get up in the morning and go to work. Wouldn't it be nice to just be able to buy groceries and not have a running total in your head while you shopped? Edit for groceries. 1 million pesos? When the median salary heat is 9,000 monthly, that would be an absolute godsend. Why? Do you want to give me $50,000? Life-changing for me. I'm desperate and would be able to wipe out debt and be able to buy good food. Would be very useful for a house deposit. Hell, I'll take $50 if you're offering. Meh. I'd probably just save it for later. I'd pay off my car and take time to be with my family and go fishing. I don't think anybody is going to say that $50,000 would not be helpful. If I got it, I would be putting an additional $50,000 down on the principal of the house I just bought. It would literally solve all my problems and ensure I'm problem-free for years to come. It would help get me out of an abusive relationship and on the path to a new life. Nice to have. OTOH, I'm debt-free, cluttered, too fat and getting along. Honestly, not hugely. Don't get me wrong. $50,000 is still $50,000, and when I was much younger I would have considered committing felonies for that kind of money. Fortunately, I didn't do that. Saved and invested well. And now it would just be a pleasant surprise. I'd pay off a chunk of my mortgage, take the family on a nice holiday. Super helpful. It would wipe out all of my debt and leave me enough left over for a really nice steak dinner. It would be extremely helpful if I could decide how to use it correctly. Absolutely life-changing. It would clear up the rest of my debt and give me a struggle-free life. I'd suck a dick for it. And I'm a straight dude. If that doesn't tell you how helpful it would be, then just know I really need money. Very. Would pay off all my debts. Would help save my parents' house from foreclosure. With $50K I'd be able to barely live with today's economy. Literally life-changing TBH. Difference between struggling just to get from paycheck to paycheck and being able to start a foundation. Life-changing. It would help me pay off my student loans. I'd sooner just pass it along. I'm doing fine. As much as I could use it to do a renovation or something. I'm debt-free except for my mortgage. Just got a raise. And feeling pretty blessed. There are others whose life would change dramatically. Mine would basically be the same. So let someone change everything. Pay off my car. Put most of what's left in savings, considering I'm filing Chapter 7 and won't have any debt soon. Hopefully lol. It would be utterly life-changing. It would be life-changing to say the least. It would earn me 5 APY. Pretty helpful, but not life-changing. Very. Will be enough to pay off 1 year of college fees. This would be a life change for my family and I. My hip replacement. Bills that's behind. I could fix my car. On top of Xmas for my kids. And potentially a lot of fun weekends for my family, including my puppers. It would mean almost everything. I could sleep at night. Wow. A year's wage $15,000 so a year's wage above the poverty line for once lol. Why, you giving that away? Very helpful. Got no debt or major bills, so that 50K would be all for saving or going on vacation. 45,000,000 pesos. It would be life-changing actually. For anyone still in school reading these comments from all these people, study hard and make it in life. Or else you'll be another reply on this thread. I have young kids and a mortgage, and I'm honestly not sure if we're going to be okay financially. We're okay at the moment, but I'm struggling with a pile of debt that's adding up and we're slowly running out of runway. 50K would get me clear of debt and would honestly release so much stress and anxiety that I'm not sure how to describe it. I'd like it, but wouldn't change anything. Just go in the bank. That would help me out a lot. I would enjoy paying off all these credit cards I got, finish them up and not worry about them any more. Pay off my car and insurance. Save 10K to move out. AMD enjoy life with the rest. I'd be able to pay off my medical department, credit card debt, car loan, and buy my wife a decent car. Honestly, after that I wouldn't want or need the rest. Could live a comfortable life from there. Life-changing, no doubt. Very. No more student loan. I'd pay off the 20K in debt I have and save the rest. Incredibly, I could put a deposit down on an actual house, put some in savings, and still have enough to actually live on rather than merely survive. Helpful? Bro, that's all I need. RN. Extremely helpful. It would allow me to switch careers. Very. It would be everything. Car parts. It would be security that I could stay and live in my house with my son and aging mom. Life-changing. I would finally get out of the debt that's crushing me, allowing me to continue pursuing my fair share of custody and of the house. Right now I can't rock that boat for fear of losing even more time with my child. Any boat rocking would immediately price me out of traveling to see my child who lives out of state. Always helpful, of course, but it won't change anything for me. Fucking A. Life-changing. New used car, money for school, and a healthy emergency fund. Life-changing. I'm dealing with mobility issues and disabilities. A lump sum like that would allow me to upgrade some of my medical equipment, such as a walker cane, support rails in hallway's bathroom, having a much more comfortable chair, bed, and maybe even get a walk-in bathtub shower, making washing less dangerous. All of that is basically out of reach for me on disability income, which is still pending. Completely life-changing? I'd help my mom pay off my dad's medical debt. Cancer is expensive. I could actually eat. That's a cute attempt at karma farming. Throw it in the savings account. Might go towards a condo one day. Would erase all debt outside of my mortgage, and leave enough left over to replace my partner's car in cash. I could get my sister a power wheelchair that actually works and move myself and her to a place that is actually accessible for disabled people. Heck, that's more than I made in the last 3 years combined. I'd be able to set my mom up with a good dentist for implants so she could enjoy her favorite meals again. Take my FMLA. Is a dad. It would offset the K reduction of my salary and spend time at home with the newborn. Credit cards and student loans gone. Fix the bathroom too. It would help me recover from the blown engine this summer. I just lost my home, my wife and my dogs. It would certainly allow me to get back on my feet. 3K would change my life. Pretty helpful, I'd say. Been looking for a job for 5 months now. Paying mortgage still. And now I gotta pay 12K in property tax before December, I think. I still haven't opened the bill. So, quite a bit.